This is my first time ever doing a full meal prep on Weight Watchers, and so I would love to take you guys along. Hey guys, Sarah here from Work Life Glue, where we glue work and life together one piece at a time, and one really big piece of work and life balance is managing your health. I recently started Weight Watchers. I have a whole video on my weight loss and postpartum depression journey, which I will link below if you are interested. Last week I also posted a full week of eating on Weight Watchers, my first full week, so I will link that below as well. And today I am back to do a meal prep with me video. So I'm going to be prepping my lunches for the week. I'm going to be doing a chicken sandwich and a 0-point chili on Weight Watchers, and I'm also going to be prepping one dinner, and then I will also show you my plan for meals for the rest of the week. So I'm really excited to take you guys along. So a while ago I cooked a whole bag of frozen chicken breast in the Instant Pot. I do it on manual for 30 minutes with like a cup of water in there. So this is a 0-point food because it's chicken breast, and so I'm just going to shred this up, add a little seasoning, and that's going to be for sandwiches. Whenever we make shredded chicken in the Instant Pot, I like to take a little bit of the broth left over and just spoon a few spoonfuls in, especially with chicken breast because it tends to dry out really easily. And so this will help it, just especially while it's sitting in the fridge, it'll kind of reincorporate, and then as I heat it up every day for lunch, it won't be so dry. To the shredded chicken, before I shred it up, I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic powder, this brew pub chicken mix, this is from Aldi, some black pepper, and some pink Himalayan salt, and mix it all together. You will notice, if you haven't noticed yet by watching our videos, in our home we rarely measure seasonings and stuff unless we're baking. We just usually kind of just go with the flow. It's kind of the fun part of cooking. My husband's a chef, so we just kind of like to wing it, so I won't have exact measurements for most things, but that's kind of the fun of it. So this is what the chicken looks like afterwards. I tasted it, tastes really good, just a light seasoning on it. So this is going to be for chicken sandwiches, as well as I'm going to mix this with some pasta, which I will show you in a little bit, for a pasta dish at supper as well. Okay, now I'm going to work on a 0-point Weight Watchers chili recipe. This comes from DIYcandy.com. I will link the recipe below. But what I need for this is 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of pinto beans, 2 cans of kidney beans, 3 cans of Rotel tomatoes with green chilies, a can of tomato sauce, some chili powder, some oregano, some garlic. We get this from Trader Joe's. We also were supposed to have cumin, but we realized we were out of it, so I'm just gonna probably add a little bit extra chili powder. Shouldn't be a big deal. 1 onion I need to dice, and then some ground chicken. There you have it. I'm gonna make this in the Instant Pot. So to the Instant Pot, I added a little bit of cooking spray, and I'm gonna add my chicken and onion, and I'm gonna saute this till the chicken is cooked. To this, I'm also gonna add like a pretty good spoonful of the roasted garlic and some salt and pepper. So I drained and rinsed all the beans. I'm gonna add those. My 3 cans of the Rotel tomatoes, my 1 can of tomato sauce, and then my chili powder and oregano. Just gonna eyeball this. I like a lot of chili powder in my chili. While that was going, I got some water on the stove on high so I could boil it, and I'm gonna boil this whole box of whole wheat penne, and that is for this recipe I found on the Weight Watchers app called Pasta with Rosemary, Roasted Vegetables, and Feta. I realized we don't have any rosemary and I forgot to buy some, so it's not gonna have rosemary, but I'll probably put some other seasonings on it. But I'm gonna cook this pasta, and then I'm gonna get a bunch of veggies cut up, and I'm gonna, it says to cook them in the oven. I might do the tomatoes in the oven, but everything else I'm just gonna cook on the stove. Okay, so while the pasta is cooking, I'm gonna cut up 2 zucchinis, 2 onions, 1 of each color of pepper, and then I'm gonna cut up these grape tomatoes as well. And I decided I'm just gonna cook them all on the stove. I'm gonna let the juices of the tomato kind of incorporate with everything with some garlic, salt and pepper, and that's gonna be for both my chicken sandwiches and the pasta. Well, this is real life. Went to dump my pasta into the strainer and a bunch of it fell into the sink that I'm not going to salvage, so oh well, that should still be a couple days worth of dinner. Okay, I've got all my veggies chopped up. I'm going to add, I got my pan hot, it's on like medium heat. I'm gonna add just a little bit of coconut oil and some of the minced roasted garlic, and then I'm gonna cook them until they're like nice and soft. Also adding a bunch of salt, pepper, and I think I'll add some of that brew puff chicken, just seasoning just to this. Not a whole lot, just a little bit just to get some flavor. One thing I'm planning to have as a snack, but not going to actually prep ahead of time, is just some carrots or celery with plain Greek yogurt mixed with some ranch dip mix. I think if I'm gonna actually eat it, I'm just gonna take a few tablespoons of this and just a sprinkle of this, mix it together and eat it. I would prep it ahead of time, but I just don't know if I'll actually eat it. I'm just gonna go off my hunger cues if I'm actually hungry. And I don't want to prep it ahead of time and then have it go to waste. So, but that's my plan for snacks for this week. I also absolutely love banana with some of the Jif Whips peanut butter, just a tablespoon of that. That's also a really, really good snack. This would be a 0-point snack with some carrots or celery. And the peanut butter with the banana is just 2 points because the banana is 0 and the Jif Whips is, peanut butter is 1 point, 2 points for 1 tablespoon. So I have cooked this mixture for about 15 to 20 minutes. I wanted it really soft and I don't know, just easy to put on a sandwich or in pasta and just let it be fully cooked through. So here's what my dinner is gonna look like for the feta pasta. So for 1 cup of this whole wheat pasta, it's 4 points. This mixture I'm gonna mix in with it is 0 points. 1 1/4 tablespoon of feta is 1 point, and then my chicken is 0 points. So altogether this will be a 5-point dinner. So these are the ingredients in the sandwich I'm gonna make for lunch along with my 0-point chili. So this Sara Lee Delightful bread I keep in the freezer and then just pull out when I need it. So for 2 slices of that, it's 2 points. For 2 tablespoons of this fat-free ranch, it is 1 point. For just 1 slice of this thin Sargento cheese, it is 2 points. And then for the chicken, it is 0 points. So altogether, it is a 5-point lunch because I'm also having it with the 0-point chili. And then I forgot to add, I'm gonna add a few of these veggies to the sandwich as well, but that's 0 points. The chili just finished and it definitely cooked down a lot, so there's more broth, but overall it's a very thick chili, which I'm really excited about because I love a good thick chili. Super excited to throw all this in the fridge and have it ready for me this week. The other meals I'll be having are a chicken burger with veggies. We have these chicken patties from Aldi, so that's one of my meals as well. And then we also will be having breakfast for supper, which is really easy and easy to do, low points. We may also be doing the 2-ingredient dough pizza, which is just some self-rising flour and plain Greek yogurt mixed together. I can link to a video or article, blog post showing how to do that. I've never tried it yet, so I'm excited to try that. But that's my entire meal prepping for the week. It's gonna make my life so much simpler, and I'm just so excited because this food looks delicious. I don't feel like I'm dieting, and it's just such a great change to my lifestyle after doing keto for a long time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you do Weight Watchers, let me know what some of your favorite recipes are and what you like to meal prep for lunches and dinners, snacks, and breakfast if you do that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.